This is the story of the thalidomide tragedy, which occurred in the late 1950s. What occurred highlights the importance of stereochemistry. Approximately 90% of pregnant women generally display some form of morning sickness. By the mid-1950s, thalidomide was being marketed and prescribed around the world, including Australia and New Zealand, to alleviate morning sickness in pregnant women. Although thalidomide effectively suppressed morning sickness symptoms, the drug caused severe and adverse birth defects. The first birth defect was reported in 1956. Making headlines around the world, the drug was withdrawn from sale. Australia ceased sales in 1961. It was the Australian obstetrician William McBride and a German paediatrician, Widukind Lentz, who suspected a link between birth defects and the drug in the 1960s. Here is the three-dimensional structure of thalidomide, which contains a single chiral carbon. A chiral carbon is one that contains 4 different groups. The presence of a single chiral centre leads to 2 possible enantiomers. Enantiomers are non-superimposable mirror images. While R-thalidomide alleviates morning sickness, it was later discovered that the birth defects were caused by the presence of S-thalidomide. In the body, the drug thalidomide is racemic. Thalidomide was used as a mixture of the 2 enantiomers, but even if it had been used as just the single R enantiomer, birth defects would still have occurred, as the 2 isomers rapidly interconvert in the body to a 50% mixture of both R and S thalidomide. The failure to understand this fundamental chemical conversion meant that it was never possible to solely administer R-thalidomide to suppress morning sickness. In 2014, the Victorian Supreme Court signed off on an $89 million class action for the victims affected by thalidomide in Australia and New Zealand. To protect the community from another thalidomide tragedy, the Australian government established the Therapeutic Goods Administration to regulate and control drug use and development. Today, thalidomide is tightly regulated and is being used in anti-cancer therapy. It carries a clear warning stating that even a single dose can cause birth defects.